Grandma, you gonna cook some lunch?
At 1 o'clock I am.
Okay.
We went to Macon today. Oh, hello. I'm Rose from Grandma Rose's Open Pantry. We went to the farmer's market and took 300 pounds of pecans that have shell today. So that's what we've been doing this morning. And we have them cracked, and they blow them, and it blows almost all the shells off of it. So any of you that are around in this area, if y'all want to know about having pecans cracked and almost shelled, a lot of them come out in halves because we were watching them do it. And just get in touch with me, and I'll tell you who to get in touch with and how you can go about getting them shelled.
Yep, that's at the farmer's market in Macon.
In Macon. Yeah, I'm sorry. In Macon, Georgia. Yeah. So, a friend of mine, LaWanda, and I went out to eat yesterday. And we went to this Italian place. It was so good. And I ordered chicken cacciatore. And so it was so good. I'm going to try to recreate that this morning, my way, my version. And so right here, I had chicken breast, but this is chicken thighs, boneless, skinless. No, they were on the bone, but right now they're boneless and skinless because, and I'm going to leave that little bit of skin on there, because I deboned them. Now this is a whole one. The rest of them I've cut in half, but this is still a whole one, and I wanted to show you what it looked like when you debone them. Just like what they look like in the grocery store when you get boneless, skinless chicken thighs. So I just take a knife, or I usually take my kitchen shears, and I cut it in half.
They're better than chicken breast.
They are better than chicken breast. I'm going to wash my hands.
Chicken breast is drier and tougher a lot of times. Now, it's not always tough.
No,
but sometimes
not
chicken
always.
breast is
if
tough.
If you get chicken tenders, they're always really tender, but and I'm just going to salt and pepper this and put a little garlic on it. Okay. And I'm going to do the other side. I'm not doing very much today because it's just for me and Roy. So I think it's three thighs that I've got here. And I've got my burner on behind me. Now, that was just salt, pepper, and garlic powder, roasted garlic powder. Okay, honey, if you want to come right here.
Got a bunch of vegetables over here, too.
I do. The way they served it in the restaurant, they served it over potatoes au gratin, but since I don't eat potatoes, I said, what alternative do you have that I can get? And they said, we have spring vegetables. And so I'm going to saute some vegetables this morning and try to, we're going to serve ours over the vegetables. Honey, I forgot to get the broccoli out. I'll get it in a minute, though. But I'm just going to saute this. This is about 2 tablespoons of olive oil with just my salt, pepper, and my garlic. Okay? Now,
sounds good.
Yeah, it does. If you will give me a minute, I'm going to get my broccoli out because my veggies are going to be yellow squash, zucchini squash, carrots, onions,
celery,
red and yellow peppers right here, and celery. So, and I want to put some broccoli in it. So,
you want me to just go off for a minute?
Yeah. Yeah.
So you've got some washed broccoli.
Yes, I do. I've got more veggies than I've got chicken. So I'm going to change pans because I need this bigger pan. Let me turn my light on. I need this bigger pan for my veggies. So I had this one out, but I'm going to use this one for my chicken and the big one for my veggies. And I'm going to go ahead and cook my veggies. Because it's going to take these, I have to cook these like 4 or 5 minutes on each side. And I've got, put a little bit more olive oil. So there's about 2 tablespoons of olive oil in here and about 2 tablespoons in here. Now, to this, I'm going to add my onions. We're going to start sauteing them. And I'm going to add my carrots because it takes carrots a little bit longer. And I'm going to go ahead and add all these veggies because it takes them about the same amount of time to cook. All right. Now I've got 2 cloves of grated garlic right here, and that's fresh garlic. And I'm just going to salt
with pepper.
Pepper. I always pick up my salt first, always. So it just comes natural to say salt. Okay, salt, pepper, and I'm not going to add garlic powder to this since I added fresh garlic. And I'm just going to let this saute for a while. Now in this, you can put mushrooms, you can put black olives, whatever veggies you want. You can put cauliflower, whatever veggies you want in yours. You can make it the way you like it, the way your family likes it.
Cabbage, chopped kale. Just
if that's what you want in yours. But today I just wanted these veggies because we had kale in a dish the other day and it was delicious. Okay, I'm just gonna let this finish cooking. And
you got tomatoes hiding out over here too. You haven't mentioned them.
Yeah, I'm going to put those in here. And then I've got the sauce that I'm going to make to go over my chicken cacciatore is going to be made with diced tomatoes that has basil, garlic, and oregano in it. And I have some tomato paste that I have added water to. And so that's going to go to make my sauce to go over my, as I called it yesterday, kitchen cacciatore. Kitchen cacciatore instead of chicken cacciatore.
You're lucky to get out of that.
My tongue got wrapped around and I said it wrong. So
I'm just going to call it lunch.
Yeah, that's what it's going to be. All right. It's going to take us a few minutes here. I've washed my broccoli. I'm going to cut it up, and then when my veggies get near done, I'm going to put my broccoli in because it doesn't take broccoli as long to cook as it does these other veggies. So, and I'm just going to cut my broccoli in bite-sized pieces. And so we'll be back with y'all in a few minutes.
Woo, Grandmama.
I know.
I'm getting healthier just looking at this food. Look at that broccoli and all, peppers and squash, 2 kinds of squash and onions, carrots. Woo! Look at that.
I'm not going to cook this to where it's salt mushy. I'm going to kind of leave it al dente. So I went ahead and put my broccoli in because my other veggies, by the time the broccoli gets done, and then I'm going to wait another couple of minutes to put my tomatoes in because I want them to kind of be fresh. So now remember, this is going to be the bottom. This is what our chicken cacciatore is going to sit on. So
rather than potatoes.
Instead of potatoes or some kind of pasta,
yep.
It's going to sit on these fresh veggies.
But look at what a beautiful and healthy alternative to those high-carb potatoes that people keep. And people put potatoes in recipes because it's economical to do that. And you can
see how pretty this fries up. Really pretty. Okay?
In restaurants, it's cheaper to use potatoes than it is nice vegetables.
Oh, yeah. Much cheaper. All right. I'm fixing to make my sauce. Now, that's a can of diced tomatoes with basil, garlic, and oregano. Now,
pre-seasoned tomatoes.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm adding, that was 1.5 cups of, you can use crushed tomatoes or you can use, I just took like 3 tablespoons of tomato paste and put water with it, and I just made my own like sauce, but you can use crushed tomatoes. They're thicker, but we like chunky. So I use diced tomatoes. I'm gonna turn this up on high because it's on a small burner. I use diced tomatoes because we like chunky. We don't like crushed tomatoes, like really a smooth sauce. So, all right, now to this, I'm going to add like probably, we're going to try a half a tablespoon of, and I'm using my same spoon of garlic.
Just garlic flakes?
I'm sorry. That is, y'all, it's supposed to be basil. I'm out of basil, but I'm going to get some tomorrow. This is Italian seasoning, which has basil in it. So, all right. Now I am going to add some crushed red pepper flakes to this. Not many, just a few. I'm going to take the lid off.
Watch it.
No, I'm going to do it with my hand. I'm going to control what I put in there. Okay. That was not even a fourth of a teaspoon. So that was just a few flakes.
That was red pepper flakes that weren't red?
Crushed red pepper flakes. Crushed red pepper flakes. Yep. That's what it says on the thing. I've got some cayenne pepper in there that I'm going to crush, that I've dried, but I've got to crush it and put it in a jar so I'll have it. Okay, our veggies are ready.
I'm thinking the same thing.
Now, I'm going to put my tomatoes in there and just kind of stir them around. I'm going to turn this off. Look at that. Woo. Isn't that pretty?
Beautiful.
I'm going to taste and see if it's got enough salt and garlic. I need a... I'm going to put a little bit more salt. A little bit more pepper. Not much. Put a little bit more salt.
You're killing me, Rose.
Because those zucchini squash and the yellow squash, they need a good bit of salt. But you see, the broccoli's done. It's al dente, just the way we like it. Oh my. Woo! That is going to be so good, y'all. I'm going to taste my sauce right here.
That looks better to me than a briar patch to a rabbit. I'm telling you. That's beautiful.
All right, I'm going to taste my sauce and see. Oh, I don't think that needs anything. Okay, I'm going to let it cook until it cooks down a little bit, maybe 10 minutes. I'm going to leave my chicken in it, and I'm going to let that cook down. And then when we come back, I'm going to put all this on a plate and taste of it and
let y'all eat it.
Yeah, let y'all eat it.
You're killing me, Grandmama.
Okay.
You got to get some food on the table.
All right. Well, we're about there. We're almost there. So, now this is the way they did mine yesterday.
In the restaurant. In
the restaurant. Now, this is my version. This is not a lot of the same vegetables that they had. This is just the ones that we like.
By the way, give the restaurant in Dublin a shout out.
It was Dino's.
Zeno's.
No, Dino's.
Dino's, I'm sorry.
D-I-N. It's an Italian restaurant in Dublin. Downtown.
Okay.
Downtown Dublin.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So, and then they put my chicken breast. This is going to be my plate, so I'm just going to put one piece of chicken. And then they put some sauce over it.
Ooh. I want y'all to look at that.
All right. Now.
She's going to cheat. I'm going to tell you in advance.
They didn't put cheese on mine, but this is pepper jack cheese that I grated myself. So I'm just going to put a little pepper jack cheese on it. And we've already cheated. I've already made one plate and we took a picture. So while all this was getting ready. And I like lots of cheese. Ooh, okay. I want y'all to look at that.
So when you go to Dino's in Dublin and you get this, ask them to put some cheese on it like Grandma Rose did, and tell them we gave them a shout out.
Now, if you go at lunch, it's a lot cheaper than it is if you go at nighttime. So, and they have, it's just a little less portions, like a lot of restaurants are at lunch. So, all right, I'm fixing to taste of this. I'm going to get my veggies first.
By the way, your friend had the same dish, but with the potatoes, didn't she?
Mm-hmm.
And she loved it too.
Mm-hmm. Oh, y'all, the carrots are perfect. The squash is perfect. Those tomatoes I put on there at the end, they're warm through, but they still got that fresh flavor. Oh my goodness. All right. Here's a little piece of chicken. For you that are on low carb, keto, or whatever, this one right here, this is the dish. I mean, it's so good. And if you go in Dino's, just ask them what they've got that's gluten-free or low carb. And she suggested they call them spring vegetables. So she suggested the spring vegetables instead of the potatoes for me because I asked her what they had.
So we wanted to show you what a beautiful plate they presented to Rose yesterday.
Y'all. This is so good. Roy, I'm just going to let you.
This is a once a week dish here for health.
Those red pepper flakes I put in it, they just burst in your mouth. And as you swallow right here, it's just a little bit of heat, but then it just goes away. I didn't have red pepper, like I say, I didn't have red pepper flakes in mine. I didn't have cheese. I didn't have all the same veggies. This is my version, the way I wanted to make it. So I'm fixing to take the camera and let Roy taste.
Taste? If you let me over there, I'm going to eat.
Okay, y'all. I don't know if he got a close-up, but y'all.
I didn't.
I am telling you right now.
We're going to bring my plate back over here in a second.
This is some kind of good.
And I just want to spin it around for them.
See, I kind of knew what it tasted like. Roy didn't.
This is more. Ooh. Let me eat some of that broccoli.
Isn't it good? It's got just enough crunch.
This is really good. Well, you can finish the seasoning off the way you want to.
Sure. You can put thyme in it. You can put rosemary in it. You can put anything in it that you like. So this is
Can you put basil in it, Rose?
Yeah, you're supposed to put basil. I just didn't have any. I put Italian.
How about bay leaves? Can you put that in it?
No, I don't think so. No, bay leaves would take it in a different direction. So y'all.
Wow, this is good. Well, hold this up. Let me get the other plate.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, he's eating mine now. He's about to get his because he wants to show it to y'all from all the way around.
This is with 2 thighs across it. You know, for the man in your life, 77-year-old man in your life. I want you to look at this. Just look at that all the way around.
And you can put more cheese on it.
Could you not enjoy serving that to a family at your dinner table?
And you can cook your sauce down a little bit more if you want to. But now it had this much juice in it yesterday when they served me mine. So
this is beautiful.
Thank y'all for joining me. Subscribe to my channel. Hit that little notification bell. And Roy and I are fixing to eat, put deliciousness back in healthy food. And let me tell you, this is some healthy food right here.
For your whole family. And it's keto all the way.
Yep.
For your whole family. They won't even know it.
Food feeds the family. Family feeds the heart. God feeds the soul. Yeah, they won't even know it's keto.
Deliciousness back in healthy food.
Love you.